The older man didn't sit down. He stood at the foot of the exam bed, holding my file like it might stain him. His suit was expensive, quietly so, the kind that doesn't need to prove anything. He read one line, then another. Then he looked at me. "You were married," he said. Not a question. I watched the fluorescent light hum above us, counted the seconds between its flickers. I nodded once. He turned a page. His mouth tightened. "Recently divorced," he continued. "Financially ruined. No dependents." Behind him, the younger man locked the door. Click. The sound landed heavier than it should have. The doctor hadn't come back. She wouldn't. I knew that now. 3 phone calls had been enough to decide my value. The older man closed the folder. "Do you know why your blood froze instantly?" I didn't answer, because something in his eyes told me this wasn't about medicine anymore. I hadn't planned on ending up here. A month earlier, my wife had been warm, careful, too careful. She smiled while she packed, told me we'd grown apart. She cried while she signed papers already prepared. By the time I checked my accounts, everything was gone. Savings, credit, emergency fund, even the joint card we'd sworn never to touch. I replayed our last year in my head like security footage. Late nights, new passwords, her phone face down, sudden gym trips, sudden kindness. I told myself I was paranoid. I told myself love didn't require audits. I was wrong. The divorce was clean, surgical. She walked away untouched. I walked away hollow. The medical study flyer was taped to a bus stop. $200, same-day payout, minimal screening, no questions asked. That should have scared me. It didn't. The clinic was too clean, too quiet. The nurse avoided eye contact. The doctor smiled too fast. When she drew my blood, her hand hesitated, just for a second. Then she froze the vial immediately. No label, no notes. "Stay here," she said. I stayed. I waited. I watched the clock move in uneven jumps. I thought about my wife's laugh, how it used to reach her eyes. I thought about the moment she changed her phone PIN. I thought about how she never asked where I was during the divorce hearings, as if she already knew. When the men arrived, I felt it before I saw them. Pressure, like a room deciding something. The older man finally spoke. "Your blood contains a regenerative anomaly," he said. "Extremely rare, stable, profitable." He let that word hang. "Your wife knew." The room tilted. "She didn't just leave you," he continued calmly. "She sold your medical history, quietly, years ago." I swallowed. She was compensated in advance. The divorce was logistics. He slid a document onto my lap. Her signature, dated before our anniversary, before the gym, before the tears. "She knew you'd come here eventually," he said. "People always do when they're desperate." I didn't scream. I didn't ask why. I just nodded. "I want one thing," I said. The men listened. I met my wife 2 days later, public cafe, cameras everywhere. She smiled when she saw me. Pity, soft, rehearsed. I handed her the report. She didn't understand at first. Then she did. Her hands shook. Her coffee spilled. "They know," I said quietly. "And now, so do I." I leaned in. "They're done with you. You were a middleman." Her breath hitched. "They still want me." I stood. "Congratulations," I added. "You made me priceless." I walked away while she cried into a future she no longer owned. The older man offered contracts, protection, compensation. I negotiated, not with anger, with clarity. Some losses strip you down, others sharpen you. I left the clinic richer than I'd ever been, but lighter. I didn't look back at my wife. I didn't need revenge beyond truth,